everyone, and welcome back to my channel. It's Danny, and today's video I'm going to show you how to make this beautiful bag. I named it SEASHELL because I think it looks like one. It's super easy project, totally beginner friendly, and it's super fast to make. So if you want to learn how to make this beautiful bag, just keep watching the video and don't forget to subscribe to my channel, because next video I'm going to show you how to make a new style of handles. So just stay tuned and keep watching the video. So for this project I'm gonna be using one ball of this Bernat maker. I'm gonna be using double strand as usual because I think it's easier and faster to make this kind of purse or bags. But if you have this normal t-shirt yarn or whatever other material that you want to use, go ahead and use whatever you want. So this is the Bernat maker. I'm gonna use a scissors, a 10mm crochet hook, and I'm gonna be using a tapestry needle and a stitch marker. This is super important for this tutorial, so if you don't have a stitch marker, you can use any other little tool or a piece of yarn to mark that stitch. And so I'm gonna take the strand that comes in the middle of the ball, so that way I'm gonna have two strands to work with. And to begin this project, I'm gonna start with a slip knot, and we are gonna start our foundation chain, and I'm gonna chain 25 plus 1. So in total I'm gonna have 26 chain. So go ahead and do that until you have your 26 chain. Now when you have your 26 chain, we are gonna single crochet in the second chain from the hook, just normal single crochet, and then we are gonna keep repeating this all the way down until we complete this row. You should have 25 single crochet. So this is how it should be looking. Now for the next row, we are gonna begin with a chain, and then we are gonna single crochet, just grabbing the back loop only. So single crochet in that very first stitch and in the next one, and this is how we are gonna keep crocheting our entire project, just taking the back loop only. And we are gonna crochet 12 stitches, so 12 single crochet, and then we are gonna stop. So in here I have my 12 single crochet. Now in the stitch number 13 is where we are gonna increase. So single crochet 1, and then single crochet again in the same stitch, and that second single crochet is the one we are gonna place our stitch marker. So place your stitch marker there, and now keep crocheting all the way down until you complete this row. So when you are done with this row, this is how it should be looking. Now we're gonna go and crochet our next row. So chain 1, and remember, just take the back loop only, and we are gonna keep crocheting this way until we reach the stitch marker again. So here we are gonna take the stitch marker, and then we are gonna make an increase. So stitch single crochet 1 and then single crochet 2, and in the second one it's where we place our stitch marker. So as you can see, we are gonna be increasing 1 single crochet in every row. So now keep crocheting all the way down until you complete this row. So in here it should be looking like a little triangle. So we are gonna keep doing the same. This is the next row. We reach the stitch marker and then we do our increase right there. And you're gonna keep doing this until you have 35 single crochet. So keep repeating the same pattern until you have 35 single crochet. In here I just finished my 35 single crochet. I did 11 rows, if you are wondering. So now we are gonna start decreasing. So chain 1 and single crochet until we reach the stitch marker again. Remember, just taking the back loop only. Now that we reach the stitch marker, we are gonna take it and we are gonna decrease 1. So take the first single crochet, yarn over, and we are not gonna close it yet. Take the next one, yarn over, and then we go ahead and close that, and so we have just 1 single crochet. And place your stitch marker right there. And now keep crocheting all the way down until we finish this row. For the next row, you can see in here again, I reach the stitch marker, I take it, and then I decrease 1. So as you can see, I'm gonna keep doing this until I have again 25 stitches, 25 single crochet. So keep doing the same thing until you have again 25 stitches or 25 single crochet. So in here I just finished. So now we are gonna flip the body of our bag like this, and now we have done the body of our bag. So this is how it should be looking. Now we are gonna take the stitch marker out because we don't need it anymore, and we are gonna close the sides of our bag. So I'm just gonna close it with slip stitch all the way down, and I'm gonna just take the back loop only again. You can do this, or you can just sew with a tapestry needle, whatever is easier for you. I like to do it like this, I don't know why. So I'm just gonna keep doing this slip stitch all the way down until I finish. And when we are done, we're just gonna cut the yarn and make a little knot. Because I'm using double strand, it's gonna be easier for me just to make a knot. If you're using one single strand, you can just hide that end and then, or wave that end, and then make a little knot. So in here I'm just gonna cut the yarn, and like I said, I'm gonna just make a little knot right there. And now I'm gonna do exactly the same in the other side. This is our foundation chain side, so I'm not gonna look for the back loop of this stitch. I'm just gonna go ahead and do slip stitch all the way down, just making sure that the bag is straight. And again, when you're done, just cut the yarn and make a little knot or wave that end. I'm gonna cut the yarn and make a little knot. And now when we are done, we are gonna flip the bag inside out. So then we are gonna have the seam inside the bag. So it's gonna be nice and pretty. And now we just have to make the little brim that it goes on top. So to do that, we are gonna just slip stitch all the way around again. So I'm gonna start in one of the side of the bag. I'm gonna grab the yarn and just start the slip stitch. And I'm gonna make a slip stitch wherever I see like a little space to pass the hook through. So you can go ahead and do that. Just make sure to don't do your stitch super tight or super loose, just regular, because we don't have the brim be super tight or the opposite. So keep doing that all the way around until you reach the beginning again. And again, guys, excuse my English. If you know me, you know that I'm not an English person, so I'm gonna keep saying this because my English is not perfect. So thank you very much for staying here and understand. So now when we reach the the end, we are just gonna keep doing slip stitch, just taking the top of the loop only. I don't know if you can understand, but you can see in here I'm just taking the top of that loop, and I'm gonna keep doing this all the way around again. And this way I'm gonna do 4 rows just with slip stitch. So you can go ahead and do more if you want your brim to be wider or less. So this is how it should be looking. And I'm gonna cut the yarn and I'm gonna close that row the same way that I showed you guys in the past videos with the tapestry needle, because I think this is the perfect way to close or finish the last row, because it's nice and you can't even notice where you finished that. So when it's nice and pretty like this, you just go ahead and hide that or wave that end, and you are done. This is how your bag should looks like. Now you can put a lining, the handle, or a tassel, whatever you want to decorate your bag. And of course, if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe to my channel. And of course, if you make any of this project, please share your pictures in social media. I'm gonna leave the links in here. And if you have any question, just leave it down below. And I hope you guys enjoy it, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!